Hi friends, welcome back to Network Jungles. Today we will do the small home network. So we need one router, one switch and end devices like PC, laptop and server. Let's see the configuration. Here I do the bottom to top approach for this scenario. So I need the subnet 192.168.10.0/24. I need to configure the IP address in router 10.1, 10.2 for switch, 10.3 for PC, 10.4 for laptop, 10.5 for server. So click the PC, go to the desktop and IP configuration 192.168.10.3, then submask. If you have any doubt about the submask, you can refer the previous video subnetting topic. So default gateway is the router IP address 192.168.10.1. Likewise, we need to configure the laptop. So 10.4 is the laptop IP address. Then default gateway is the 1 and server 5. So default gateway is the router IP address. Here 2960 model, so 24 ports. So by default all the VLANs is 1. We need to connect the fast Ethernet port, any one of the port switch. Now it taking time to understand the fast Ethernet. Now we check go to the switch and in CLA mode. Here you can see, so we connected the fast Ethernet 1, 2, 3. The ports changed state to up. Already told, by default switch Cisco switch will be host name is Cisco. We need to change the host name. Before that we go to the privilege mode. By giving the enable command, it goes from user mode to privilege mode. And after that global configuration mode. Now host name is modified. So I need to configure the IP address, interface VLAN 1, IP space address 192.168.10.2 followed by submask. Then no shutdown command. So we need to secure our switch. I give the username network jungle, password Cisco at 123. We need to access via console. For remote access, we need to enable the VTY. So transport input telnet login local, then exit. So this configuration is used for to access the switch in PC or laptop. Next, banner message, banner in OTD, within the hash, welcome to network jungle. By verifying the command, you can see so running configuration. Here host name, so the password is not encrypted. That's the reason it can show Cisco at 123. You can see the password line console mode, then line VTY. To encrypt the password, you give the command service password encryption. To save the command, to save the configuration, do WR. Likewise, in devices, we need to configure the default gateway for the switch. Default gateway is the router IP address. Now we verify the MAC address table. So 10.2. 10.2 is the switch IP address. Now we check the message in simulation mode. I already told for initial communication it need to identify the who is the destination via ARP packet. You can see the ARP. So destination IP address is the 10.5, that is the server IP address, and broadcast MAC address is the FFF. You can see it sent to the switch and it sent to the both the device. So who is the destination? It will reply the message. Otherwise, it can discard the frame. So it contains the 10.5 MAC address. So during the time it in progress, this is the ICMP packet. You can see layer 1 is the physical layer, layer 2 is the MAC address, layer 3 is the IP address. This is the sequence number 1. Yeah, it can show success. Next, we need to connect the cable between the switch and router. Here we need to connect the gigabit Ethernet between the router and switch. Likewise, we need to configure the same scenario in the router itself. So this is the user mode. We need to go to the privilege mode. After that, global configuration mode. So interface G. We need to configure the correct interface. Otherwise, it will not work. 192.168.10.1 followed by submask. No showdown. After the given this command, it will be changed to green color. Username Cisco, password Cisco Packet, 1 2 3 for remote access, then host name, for remote access make this console mode access, login. Then manner of the message of the day to jungle router. To save the configuration, give the command wr. You can see the command here. I didn't give the service password encryption, so the password will be visible. Now we configure the service password encryption to encrypt the password. Now you can see all the passwords are encrypted. Now we check from laptop to router. First one is the ARP packet. You can see. Who is the destination? It will replay the packet. After that, it can send the ISMP message. During the time in progress, you can see this command in progress. Source is the laptop, destination is the router, and type is the ISMP. Then packet is which color, it can show success. Go to the laptop. In command prompt, you can see the MAC address table in laptop. So ARP minus A, you can see the now communicated between the laptop and the router. So the MAC address will be stored in temporarily in laptop. Likewise PC. So PC is communicated between the PC to server. So server MAC address will be stored in the MAC address table. Server MAC address, server IP is the 192.168.10.5. You can see. Once it is communicated, the MAC address will be updated in the MAC address table in the PC itself. Now we pin 192.168.10.1. Yeah. Now it is the ARP packet is So simulation mode can be taken some time. If you go to the real-time mode, you can see the so this is the way we have to check between the two devices. Now so previously it is communicated only the server. Here 192.168.10.5 is the server IP address and server MAC address. Now you can see. So once it is communicated, I already told the MAC address and the IP address will be stored in dynamically in system itself. Just I give the sequence to success. Now we can see the MAC address of the. So 10.1 is the router, 10.3 is the PC, 10.5 is the server. The all the MAC address will be stored. Now we take the remote access of the switch. So it asking the username network jungle. Yeah. Now you can see the switch can be accessed in PC via telnet access. It can show the active connection in the command mode. So now I taken the remote access of the switch. So switch IP address is the 192.168.10.2. I can access the telnet port 23. Likewise, I access the router. Now I access the router in PC itself. Likewise, we check the ARP. Here you can see 10.3 is the PC address. Then 10.1 is the router IP address via telnet port. Then some of the configuration I can show. So running configuration is the verify the current configuration and settings. So interface. Now we connected the gigabit Ethernet 0x0. It is up. Then line protocol is up. Here is the MAC address of the G0x0. Then IP address is the 10.1. Bandwidth is the 1 gigabits per second. Type is the RJ45. Here you can see the packet transmission data rate, input rate, then output rate. G0x1 is the administratively down, so it is not connected. So IP interface. Verify the layer 3 information. Same MTU is the 1500 by default. If we need, we can change it. So IP interface brief. You can see by default router having the 3 interface. So 2 physical, 1 virtual. Virtual is the VLAN 1. You can see the G0x0, G0x1. So only G0x0 is connected we have configured the IP address and the status is up and protocol is up. So ARP. So ARP is the address registration protocol. It is the MAC address table to save router itself. Only the 10.1, 10.3, 10.4. 10.1 is the self IP address. That is the age is dash 10.3, 10.4. And server MAC address is not good. So if we communicate between the server to router, the MAC address will be updated. You can see now. All the interfaces are connected via gigabit Ethernet 0/0. MAC address table. So IP route. It is the routing table of the router. This is the major part, how the data is communicated between the inside to outside, then outside to inside. Finally, we can see the router version. Cisco software. Can see that. Likewise, we need to check the switch itself. So after some time, it will be logout. We need to configure we need to access the switch by entering the username and the password. So running configuration. Next, so interfaces. You can see detail up to 24 ports. In router, you can see so ARP to see the MAC address table. Here, so IP ARP. Here, you can see the IP address of the end devices and MAC address table, and it will access the interfaces the VLAN 1. Okay friends, thanks for watching video. Please subscribe and support us.